Hi everyone, this is me, Moonlight Guidance. We're going to have a look and see what's coming through for your reading. And if you are here, I feel like it's a sign that there are messages for you. We're going to take a look and also do a charm reading. I'm so excited. I have so many charms in here. We're going to, 1 second, get them out on my tray, which is clean, but just a bit of dust has gone onto it and stuff. But basically, I'm really excited about this, okay? So I'm going to do a charm reading and we're going to see what's coming through for you. So I'm actually going to start with a charm reading. And also, 1 second, I can't believe this is happening today. Really, I can't, because usually we just get into it and, you know, I tell you like, oh yeah, you know, if you wanted to ever purchase any personal services, readings, items, rituals with me, there's thousands of 5-star reviews. Everything is always linked down below. That's usually what I tell you, but this time I'm like, 1 second. But yes, there's, you know, everything's always listed down below for you if you are interested. Let's get straight away into the reading, okay? Because I'm so excited. I haven't used my charms in such a long time. I'm just going to mix them up. All right, here we go. Wow, okay. So I'll show you this. Let me just arrange them a little bit. I'm going to just put them in order a little bit. You're not really going to see them, to be honest, but if I just show you, look, they are there, okay, then you know that they are there. So first and foremost, we have this blue stick. This is a solid reminder that your energy is very high vibrational from what I'm picking up on, which is very, very good, but definitely speak your mind, okay? I'm not saying like, oh, you must just always say whatever comes in your mind, because, you know, sometimes thinking about things before you say it is actually a good thing to do as well. But sometimes I feel like you're overly reserved. You don't always say what you're thinking, and then you miss out on the opportunity, you know, whether it's in your work environment or your love life, where you think to yourself, I wish I said something. I wish I was more vocal. I wish I got my point across. I wish I wasn't just so certain and stern and quiet. Certain and stern in the sense of like certain that you're not going to say anything but you really want to, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where there are moments and opportunities where you know you should have spoken up and then you feel like, why didn't I? Everything does happen for a reason, but the universe here wants you to use your throat chakra to voice yourself sometimes, because it's a form of protection. At the time you feel like it's the right thing to say. I do believe that you know when it's not right to say certain things though, so use your intuition on that. But speaking up a little bit more can help you with more opportunities that come your way. We have here peacock, okay? Peacock is about abundance. You're going to have more abundance in your life. You're going to have more satisfaction, more joy, more fulfillment. That's something that is going to manifest into your life. So don't be afraid of being who you are. There will be certain people that are jealous of the things that you have, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't live your life or you shouldn't talk about these things, okay? For example, if you talk about the fact that you went on a holiday somewhere and someone's jealous that you went on a holiday, those are not your people. You know, you can't have friendships and you can't forge good relationships with people that are jealous of you. You know, there are people that may not be able to afford those things or do those things or have the time to do those things, but there's a form of support, you know, which I think is so important. So just know that it's more about, I'm not saying you need to flaunt everything you have and flaunt everything you do, but you don't need to keep things to yourself that you want to talk about or things that mean something or are big part of your life. I feel like sometimes you don't say certain big things because you don't want to offend the other person or make them feel less than. But it shows here, be abundant. You know, be abundant, especially with the peacock. Enjoy the things that you have. It's okay to talk about the things that you have, the things that you do, because basically you'll realize who is there for you and who respects you and who admires you and who cares for you, and you'll realize who doesn't. Okay, so I feel like both of those charms kind of went together. We have here Saturn as well. Saturn is a very karmic planet. Saturn is also about organization. The great thing here is that you're a very organized person. You know what you want in life, and Saturn is only going to support you further as time goes by. The more you speak up for yourself, the more you're like, you know what, this is my life, and yes, I went there, and yes, I did this, and I'm gonna, you know, tell people, because I feel like sometimes you're afraid, you know, when people ask you what you've been up to or what you've done, sometimes you're scared to say what you've actually done, even if you've taken rest. You're scared of saying that because you don't know what the other person is going to do. Rest is also a form of abundance, okay? If you're sitting around, lounging around, watching YouTube videos all day, it's a form of your own personal abundance. Why? Because it gives you rest. It's something that is valuable to you. I'm not just talking expensive things. I'm talking about things like sleep, things like napping, things like watching Moonlight Guidance's 25 videos that she posts every flipping week. I'm literally talking about things that mean something to you that you're then scared to say to someone like, oh yeah, I just did nothing all day. Don't be afraid, because that's who you are. And by being who you are, you attract more of that, okay? You literally attract more confidence, more opportunities, because when you do you and you take care of yourself, this energy, what goes around comes back around. You will attract more abundance, you'll attract more peace. Don't be afraid of being who you are, because when you do you and you take care of yourself, the universe will shape itself around you and bring you what you truly want. I think that's the best way I could put it, okay? That little last bit that I said is the best way I could put it, where I said, like, do you, okay? Don't be afraid of saying, like, or thinking like, oh, I can't tell them what I actually did because I'm going to come across as lazy, or I'm going to come across as this, or I'm going to come across... Forget that. It's what you did. Own up to it. Own up to it, okay? We also have here this bird, which I believe represents a swallow. It shows here freedom, it shows flight, it shows you progressing, it shows you having more success, more abundance. Honestly, like, the more you unburden yourself of past traumas and past sadness, toxic relationships, you are healing, you are accepting yourself a lot more. You have everything to gain. Take off that heavy weight, put it down. You've got so much more coming towards you. You've got so much more abundance that's going to come. Try not to let things of the past dictate your future. Otherwise, the bird cannot fly. You cannot fly. Healing is by far your greatest giver. So heal. Find that within yourself. Find that confidence within yourself. Okay, really important, because again, we also have here as well, it's interesting how we've got so many birds. We've got 4 birds. We've got the swallow, we've got the peacock, which, by the way, peacocks can actually fly, can't they? So there's that. We've got here butterfly, which is not a bird. I'm fully aware of the fact that it's not a bird, but it has wings. And we've also got here the swans as well. So it's basically saying here, like, listen, you're getting ready to take flight, but don't let yourself hold you back. Be confident in who you are. Don't keep thinking like, what are they going to think, or what are they going to do? We've got here a pink butterfly. This pink also represents, to me, when I look at this, I think of rose quartz, because it's very similar color in person. On camera, it comes up a little bit different. Maybe you can see it a bit better there. But basically represents that love towards yourself, okay? You're no longer that caterpillar. You're turning into a butterfly. So be that butterfly, embody the butterfly. Tell yourself that you are beautiful. Tell yourself that you are what is special within you, and you will attract that special energy. Basically, what you are within yourself as one swan, you will attract within another. So especially in your love life, if you're struggling, you're feeling overwhelmed, what you are within yourself, you attract in the other. So the stronger you are, the more you are healing, the more you're taking action for yourself, you're loving yourself, you're telling yourself, it's okay the way that I am, you will attract someone else that is just as strong. But if you are broken and you are not healing, you will attract another person that mirrors that. So you want to be careful. You want to make sure that you're doing healing. I do really have also healing rituals on my website, the shadow work healing for trauma, grief, sadness, and healing all of that. So in reality, you feel better. There's a self-love ritual. There's a codependency ritual to help with codependency if you are dependent on what someone else is doing all the time. And then it makes you feel like, oh, I'm not having a good day because of what they're doing. That can help. There's also the full body chakra cleansing, which is for healing, like, your energy, your health, your mood, vitality, improving it. So there's lots of rituals also for like love, money, marriage, career, black magic removal, protection ritual, etc. There's also intention items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, and there's also as well personal tarot readings with me as well if you ever wanted me to answer any questions you have. We have here this beautiful crystal. This represents the heart chakra. Love yourself. If you are watching this, you're in a frequency right now where the universe wants you to know this, because I feel like sometimes you're scared to be yourself, but please don't. You have a really lovely energy. You're very magnetic. You're very attractive, but more self-love, okay? Spend some time in nature. Really helps the heart chakra. Eat some greens. Really helps the heart chakra. And tell yourself those positive affirmations and positive things to yourself. Have that commitment towards yourself, okay? Because we've got a little ring here. Have that commitment towards yourself. Love yourself first, because whatever you embody within yourself is what you attract in others, and that is what you absolutely need to know. So if you want stability from others, you have to find stability within yourself. If you want to come across healed people that are consistent and mutual, you need to heal within yourself. Find that consistency within yourself, which is really, really important, sometimes very difficult, but healing is one of those things where it's basically about accepting where you are right now rather than focusing on the things that have happened to you or the things that are going on. It's a process, so try not to feel like you have to be in that energy right this second, and things will come together. So we've got here the sun, okay? Literally got the sun, more positivity, joy, happiness is going to come your way. The back of it says made with a smile. So find positivity in the things that you love doing, love yourself, take care of yourself, and literally everything is going to get better. So I know that that sounds very like too good to be true, but it's true. Like everything will get better, and it is absolutely, you're going to fly, okay? You're not going to be this bird that can't fly. You're not going to be a penguin, okay? We love penguins, but you won't be a penguin. You will be able to fly. You'll be a peacock or a swallow or a swan. Can swans fly? Anyways, this is a topic for another day. Basically, you'll be able to fly. So this is your reading. If this resonates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.